and welcome back again to Dragon Age Inquisition, and it's a whole new game, or so it seems. Yes, we're only in about episode 40, I believe, and it feels like the game has just really started. That's amazing, it's really amazing. Anyway, before starting this recording, I had a look at all the gazillion quests that I've been getting, and it seems that most of them are missions to go to new region, and obviously I'm not going to do them right now because I surely want to explore this new place first. So I had a look at this, and we have some quests that take place here in Skyhold. Find the blacksmith, go to the undercroft, and craft a rune in the undercroft. I think I'm going to do this today. I also want to speak to my companions. I have already seen them standing around everywhere. And we have this main mission. Speak with Josephine in the antechamber. That's where I am at the moment. And speak with Varric on the battlements. Now, as curious and excited I am about this, I think I'll save this for last, simply because I want to look around this place first a little bit before progressing the story. And it also makes more sense, you know. I mean, we just arrived here, so conceivably Varric first has to contact his friend, and she will have to come here. So that will take a while, and in that time, we can settle in a little bit in this place. Anyway, before doing anything else, as usual, I will check the war table. Also, there is a question mark somewhere in the war room, but I don't know how I can actually get to there. It's kind of strange. But yeah, let's have a look at the missions. All advisors should have returned by now. Yes. Stop Albrecht harassing messengers. Okay, let's see how our intimidation has worked out. Dear Lady Josephine, Lord Albrecht appears to have been mollified for now, or at least he has found something to occupy himself with inside his estate. I believe we may consider this a triumph. Ever yours, Lady Battleford. Alright, that seemed to be a reasonable result. A formal document with impeccable filigree. The Inquisition is a sight to behold, a command of legions, hearts and minds. It is worthy, your Inquisitor is worthy, and my masters are pleased. I will bring my wares, and together we will extend your reach ever further. Now you trade not just in treasures, but in will. The esteemed Ferris, a representative. Well, I would consider this a success as well. Okay. And I think Liliana was somewhere over here. Nightingale, we underestimated the threat. Our friend the Marquis met with a dozen nobles in the past week. Bribes in the form of gifts changed hands, most of them busts of Justinia V. We appropriated one and discovered it hollow and stuffed with red lyrium. Awaiting instructions. Fisher. Interesting. Alright, in that case I guess we can pick some new missions for them. Shadows over Denerim. Inquisitor. First things first, an apology. I offered the rebel major safe harbor in Ferelden only to have them drive my uncle out of his own town. So I'll admit I was in the best of moods when I first met you. It's from Alistair. Alright, okay, that makes sense then. I just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe, and I didn't care who was responsible for what. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. Isn't that always the way? These cultists, Venatori, I think they're called? We have them in the royal palace, or so I'm told. Like rats, but with magic and nasty sneers. What are Venatori doing in the royal palace? I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'll help. Something grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? King Alistair Levin. Alistair, I love you. You're a dog, but I love you. Alright, I have just the agent in mind for this. Allow me to send her to Denerim to quietly hunt down the Venatori spies. Send forces to aid in the manhunt. Not only should we help, but everyone should see us doing it. Um, hmm. I think I'll go with Liliana on this. I mean, this would maybe serve our purpose on first glance, but I'm not sure how Alistair would like that. If we show everyone that we are there and we must help the king of Ferelden to hunt down these Venatori. So I think we'll do it quietly and discreetly, and maybe gain the favor from Alistair if we can do this. Keep it under covers. So yeah, let's give this to Liliana.
Inquisitor.
What else do we got? The search for the Hack Writer. I guess it is. Yeah, I think this is a continuation of Varric's quest. Ruffles. I'm guessing this is Josephine, right? Ruffles. First off, you play Mean Hand of Wicked Grace. Second, you lead the lead you dug up for me on finding this Ballanforth guy in Kirkwall is starting to show some promise. I got my editor to look around for me. She's a coterie boss, so people tell her things whether they want to or not. She tracked down the poor sod carrying the manuscripts out of Kirkwall. This is where it gets weird. The courier is a magistrate, Lord Werner Cammering. The coterie won't touch him with a 10-foot pole. Maybe you could have a polite word with him for me, Varric. I'm out a few favors in the Viscount's office. I could call one in. A magistrate courier? He has to be involved in something else. Let's find out what. I have a friend in the Kirkwall Guard. She might be willing to talk to this magistrate. I wonder if he's talking about Evelyn. Surely he must be talking about Evelyn, right? Yeah, I'm kinda tempted to use Cullen for this simply because of the prospect that this might involve Evelyn. Alright, yeah, sure.
To work?
Let's give it to him. Strike a bargain with Merchant Princess. We need something for Josephine, and this sounds like something right up her alley. Well, actually, she's the only one who can do this, so that looks fine. The allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we will be eternally tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. Ambassador Montelier. I've chosen a few dozen diplomats to handle the merchant princes. I will, of course, inspect everything we sign myself. Yeah, Josephine, I completely trust you on this, so...
At your service.
And thus everyone is busy, and we can go back. Alright, got some new influence. And Vivienne approves. Alright, yeah, I'm supposed to speak with Josephine, so why not do this right now?
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
So what exactly do you mean by dangerously unstable?
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
I don't have a thing to wear. Yeah, she probably doesn't. I mean, she's a warrior and she doesn't really like stuff like that. Yeah, how about warning the Empress?
Does Celine know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
Alright. Wicked eyes and wicked hearts. Huh. And I got another main mission from that. Okay, yeah, we spoke to Josephine. And I think now I want to do the other Welcome to Skyhold quest. Let's see, where do I need to go for that? It's right over here, the undercroft. Yeah, that's where I need to go anyway for some of my other quests, so yeah, undercroft. Let's do this.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
Golden nug. Use the workbench in Skyhold's undercroft to plan out the design of the castle. Alright.
Hello there.
Hi!
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Dagna? I remember Dagna. Isn't she... She was... the little dwarf girl that wanted to study magic in Origins, right? Let's talk to her.
You're the magical advisor?
Oh, you're her. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. The breach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
Yeah, that must be her. Yeah, you're not what I expected.
You're not quite what I was expecting. You're a dwarven arcanist.
The only one. When you learn things everyone says you can't, you get to be the first. I don't need to tell you. I've looked at Harriet's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Alright. So, where did you study magic?
Where does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had help, though. A Grey Warden, and I am forever grateful. With that sanction, I visited a half-dozen circles.
Yeah.
The wonders I've seen. And with an objective eye, I can spot where they overlap. That's a surprise for every teacher. It's a grand tradition, and it works so well with new thinking.
Oh, I'm so glad that actually worked out for her. I mean, back in Origins, it kind of seemed a little bit like, you know, a naive, follow your dreams sort of thing, but it actually worked for her, and now she's here and is an arcanist. So, yeah, why did you agree to join us?
You were quick to join the Inquisition. Is there something you want?
How could I waste a chance to get close to you? And Corypheus? My goodness. And actual physical rifts in the veil? Also, dwarves? We don't dream. So, when mages talk about it, I can only, well, dream what it would be like. So there's that, and all the things you'll probably find, and what I'll get to make. The rules are different here. Plus, you're paying me a lot. Like, wow, so much.
Well, that's also a good reason, I guess. So, yeah, about your title.
What qualifies you to be an arcanist?
I took the title because I'm a magical researcher, philosopher, and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage. It means that every skill I have, I've learned through reason and understanding. Coming from the Smith caste, I know the value of mastering a craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting? Probably.
And what exactly are your skills?
What's that you do, exactly?
I was born to the forge. That's literal in the Smith caste. So the hammer and tongue, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kinda win.
Alright, I really like that they keep bringing back characters from the other games, especially if it really works out. It makes sense why she would be here. Some of the cameos in Dragon Age 2, sometimes they felt a little bit artificial, you know, just put in a quest there so we can, I know, have Severin show up, but this is actually, you know, really tied to the story, and it makes sense why she would be here and why not somebody else. So I really like that. Yeah, tell me about enchanting.
What's the story with enchanting?
Lyrium is the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. Drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
Alright. And you can make masterworks.
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks?
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
Oh dear. Yeah, thank you.
Another time, Dagna.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right.
Have an item enchanted, have Herod create a masterwork. Okay. Skyhold can be customized in a variety of ways to best reflect the style and priorities of the Inquisition. Okay, maybe let's do this. Skyhold customization. Oh. What do we have? Inquisition? Well, that seems fine with me. I could put up 3 marcher banners, but that feels kinda self-serving, isn't it? Circle of Magi would make sense since I recruited the mages, but I think I'll stick to Inquisition, honestly. Abode. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll keep the bat as well. There's a lot of stuff that I still need to unlock, apparently. Basic. Ferelden, Orlais, Andrastrian Chantry, Dalish, Dwarven, Free Marchers, Inquisition, Templar, Tevinter, Rewarded, Circle of Minute, Chastened, Kunari. Yeah, let's put this to Inquisition as well. Yeah, this is what I just changed. Decor. Parvolen. I don't know. Let's use this in lack of other stuff. Throne. Dragonmaw Throne. Parvolen. I think I only have them because they're kinda like DLC items that are included in the Game of the Year edition, and I still have to unlock all the other stuff. Windows, Ferelden, Inquisition. Again, let's just put all to Inquisition. It makes the most sense to me. There we go. Quest completed. Yeah, apparently I can craft more stuff now. Let me have a look at that. Oh, I can... Oh, this is what I need those fate touch things for. I've been wondering why I get those, and I couldn't use them until now. But yeah, I mean, crafting is something that I'm going to do mostly off camera, so I will familiarize myself with that at a later date. Because I think there is a lot more interesting stuff for me to discover here. Tint armor? Oh, can I actually... Oh, I can change the color of that stuff. Okay, that is actually pretty amazing. Let's see. Okay, that's kind of like her scarf. Oh, and this is the color of the jacket. I think I do like the white one though, so let's not bother with that at the moment. Yeah, I'm still a bit confused about the golden knock, but I keep on synchronizing my collectibles. Yeah, this is a lot of theoretical stuff. I will look at that later. A storage. Oh, this is just what I need. That is really useful. A storage chest. Yes, I like that. The undercroft. Alright, yeah, let's leave this place for now, maybe speak to Harrod.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
For you and me both.
You think it's strange to say. It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Yeah, did you manage to bring anything from Haven? I remember we helped him get into his house when Corypheus attacked.
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place.
Yeah.
Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
So, everything is functional?
You've got it all up and running.
Your basics, like always. There's space here for... I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
Yeah, I can see that. How are the new facilities?
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
Yep, that's a healthy attitude, and it's pretty much the same attitude that Freya has. I mean, shame about what happened at Haven, but now we have to look forward and move forward, and that's just perfectly fine with her. So, what do you think of Dagna?
Any thoughts about our new tenant?
You sure she doesn't own the place? Acts like it.
No offense, it needed work.
And fine work she's done to it. And for you. Don't mind me. Been a lot of change lately. Cheery
Yeah.
as sugared flowers she is.
Yeah, that she is.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Alright, yeah, let's leave this place for now. I don't really want to get into that new sort of crafting just yet. And instead, yeah. Instead, I guess we can have a look at some of our companions. I saw a bunch of them standing outside here, so maybe... Yeah, maybe let's just go and talk to some of them.
Look at this place. It's a bloody palace it is. Fit for a king, eh?
Yeah, you can say that. I mean, it still needs some work, but It's pretty impressive already. Alright, Vivian, let's talk.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
Don't look at me. Well, yeah, I didn't exactly pick that place myself, but I think she's still right.
It was a bad location. We should have moved sooner.
You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
I think Freya has no problem with acknowledging her past mistakes. You know her attitude. If you made a mistake, learn from it, don't make it again, but don't dwell on it. So, what do I think worked in our favor? It did work in our favor, and Corypheus will pay for this. Let's say it worked in our favor. You know, looking forward.
You're wrong. We now have a better location and far more people at our disposal. This couldn't have worked out better if I'd planned it.
Yet we can hardly rely upon the whims of Providence to give us all our victories. This defeat may have turned to our advantage, but it will not last long. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Alright, that wasn't exactly what I wanted to say, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, Blackwall.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Alright.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
And we'll be ready for him.
He's not going to get the better of us again.
We lost good soldiers that day, loyal men and women. And when he came after you, he really made it personal. I swear I'll take that twisted bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm not losing you. Oh, yeah, that flirt option sounds a lot more serious than all the stuff that we previously had. I honestly think something like that she would only say if she was really serious and really was trying to pursue a relationship, because that is a lot more personal than the harmless flirting that we had so far. And I haven't really made a decision on that account yet, and I think at this point this is far too early to commit, so I think I'm going to skip this flirt option. So yeah, just thank you.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you.
Yeah, so it is.
Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
I honestly think I'm not.
I wish they'd understand that I'm really nobody.
You're somebody. Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Yeah, I guess he is right about that. Where am I? Great, now he just left me standing on the
Majestic.
battlements.
How is a place like this ever lost?
That's a good question.
Could be better.
Anyway, okay, we're down here again.
Welcome back.
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
Well, you're welcome. Oh, it's, the
Scout
scout.
Harding.
Your worship.
What are you doing here?
Shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
Well, that's fine. You don't always have to be out scouting, I guess. Yeah, tell me about yourself.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that thing out there.
Leave. What's new?
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
I guess it is. Okay.
Take care.
Okay, I'm glad that I didn't just leave, but that I actually said goodbye, you know. Yeah, I spoke to Blackwall. I see the Iron Bull over here. Let's speak to him as well.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
And you're still too big for my camera. Yeah, sure. Why not show me now?
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Well, if I don't talk much, then I should probably say little.
Huh.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
Well, they may think less of you.
But those two soldiers might think you're an asshole.
So?
Depressing.
I knew some of the soldiers felt like that, but to actually hear it...
It's hard to be just an idea sometimes. That's all you are to most of them. It's why you could stand right in front of them without being recognized. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that, no matter what comes next.
Alright, well, thank you, Iron Bull, for that little bit. Let's see, Cassandra is over here and Sera. Yeah, maybe let's go and speak to Sera, and I think after that I can end this episode.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Drosto, what do I step in?
Well, if she has answers, let me know.
Let me know what she says. I could use some clarification myself.
It's swearing, not praying. She doesn't answer. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you. Or what everyone here thinks happened. It seems... I don't know what it seems.
Well, Corypheus seems real enough.
The ancient thing trying to kill us seems pretty real.
Don't get me started. Oh, wait, too late, right? A magister who cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a butt, so the Maker? Real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world? Real things. It's too much, isn't it? How pretty are you that I actually think this shite is possible?
So, do you believe or not?
You joined to help the little people caught up in this. But do you believe or not?
In Andraste? Of course.
But you doubt what you're seeing and hearing.
It can't be true. Even fanatics don't want to be this right. Look, I have arrows. I can make this Corypheus believe in those. Good enough? Please be good enough.
Works for me. And yeah, thanks for the pretty part.
I like to hear this. The pretty part, not the overwhelmed by everything part.
Oh sure, don't mind the bung writ through the heavens, love. Primp and toss and all is well. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order. For now.
Well, that almost made sense.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? Until next time, my Lady Herald.
Alright, Sarah. Yeah, that's made sort of sense, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here. I still have more people that I want to talk to. Cassandra's over here. Cullen is here, and I think, yeah, I saw Dorian and Solus somewhere else in this place. Also, I have this quest, The Forgotten Boy. This is about Cole, and I definitely want to do this in the next episode as well, because apparently Cole is in Skyhold now as well, so that's interesting. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. We are going to continue talking to our companions in the next episode, so thank you for watching, and see you again next time.